Hey everybody, my name is Bryce, and today I am going to be playing against a chess.com user who I recently met. His username is ChessBobYash, and we're going to be playing some 3-minute games. So let's jump onto chess.com and let's start playing. Alright, so I just sent out the challenge, and he has accepted. He's going with the king pawn opening. Send a hello in the chat. Gonna make a little bit of a preemptive move by going h6, just because I want to prevent any knights coming into g5. It's gonna castle. I will do the same. I think I'll go d6. Looks good to me. Centralize my rook a little. He's gonna hop his knight into d5. I'll take this opportunity to move my bishop to e6. I like the looks of knight d4. I'd like to move his knight away from the f3 square, and that's going to work out for me. I'm targeting the f2 square right here by his king. There's some good opportunities to weaken up that position there. Alright, so I can pick up hopefully a free pawn on b2 unless I'm missing something. Looks like I am not. I'll just do a quick little attack on the rook before I retreat back to where I came from. No, I'll just take that bishop, take his other bishop, and I'll start pushing some pawns here. So far, ChessBobYash is playing pretty strongly. His rating is 1321, so that is a very good rating. A tad bit higher than my 925 rating at the moment, but hopefully I can work that up to a rating that's a little more accurate. Right. I want to push the f6 pawn, or f7 right now. I want to get him to f6. Just like the looks of that. Let's start pushing on the queen side. I'd like to weaken up some of the structures. Looks like I overlooked that quite a lot. Let's try king there. This is not looking too fantastic for me at the moment. Yeah. Alright, so he's going to pick up my rook there. That is disappointing. Let's get my king up to e6. I really just ended up overlooking his attack, and I think that was the problem. It was a big problem for me, at least. Yeah, now he's going to get the b6 pawn. Just really have to get my queen into a much safer position. I'm gonna fight on a little bit longer, but this is really not a good looking position for me. I think he's going after the d6 pawn. He's probably, oh, could have gotten the other pawn there on b6. push my pawns here. There's not a whole lot I can do at this moment. Yeah. At this moment, or at this point in time, I'm kind of going for a stalemate, if that's possible. It's not looking too good for me right now. And checkmate. Good game, ChessBobYash. Let's try again. All right, this time I'm white. I think he was white in the last game. I'm gonna go for the Queen's Gambit, which is one of my more favorite openings that I like to play. I'm gonna play e3. I want to open up the queen to recapture the knight. He's not going to take that, so I'll just block with the bishop. I'll probably end up castling kingside just because that is what's available at the moment. Get my bishop up while I'm waiting. Kind of waiting for something to happen here. Alright, I have committed to castling kingside. Let's try for some kind of an attack here. I want to move my queen to c2, and then after that get my knight to g5. That is my attacking maneuver. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to win this pawn right here. Good move, good move. Trying to see if there's some way to win that guy, but at the moment I don't see it. I'm going to start pushing in the center. There's this nice fork here if the opportunity arises. I'm going to opt for a little bit more center control, and I'm going to be trying to win some space here. I'll let him make the first capture since this allows me to cut off his queen from attacking on my king side. Let's bring the rook to c1. Who's attacking my knight? Let's go here. There's this fork right here on d3. I'm not liking the looks of that. I don't see a way to defend against it right now, since he's hitting my queen. Let's go here. And he goes for it. Okay. Trade down material since I'm low on time anyway. I'm thinking about pushing the b3 pawn because if captures, that'd leave the queen open to attack. He defended with his rook, so that plan didn't exactly work out how I would have liked. I did lose hold of the a2 pawn. Now I'm just low on time, so I think my knight is doomed. Give him the queen since it's practically game over anyway. Another good game. ChessBobYash, good game. Let's go for another game. Gonna go h6 again. Now I can develop my knight as usual. Castles. I'm gonna try to push some pawns here to loosen that bishop's hold on this diagonal towards my king. Alright. Now I can think about hopping up there. Actually, that would be a very good move. If knight captures, I can fork. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move late on that. And I'll take. He's got that attack on the rook if I move the knight. Very good move. My opponent is attacking quite well. It's very commendable. Take with a pawn, or I take... Yeah, I guess I have to take with the pawn. This guy is weak. Gotta watch out with the queen. Let's get this rook out of the way. Defend this again. He's hitting my knight twice, but I have two defenders right now, so I should be good. Oops. Looking at the diagonals, I'm trying to find a place to put my light squared bishop. Well, I did not mean to go there. Alright, was doing well up to the mouse slip, but let's try to finish this off strong. I'm working to pin this knight. I see he does have f3. Once he plays that, I don't have a great attack on this knight. But nonetheless, I'm still trying. Down a whole piece. Alright, let's take that. Line up the queen and the rooks. That doesn't quite work. Gonna go there anyway. Let's drop back, hit the pawn again. Probably going there would have been better. For the most part, cutting off the queen from the defense of the pawn here. I think I can win that. Tossing in a lot of checks here. I'm just going to push the king. And I'll get that one on time. All right, let's go for a rematch. So I did a little bit better in that one. ChessBobYash is a pretty fierce opponent, so that win was not easy to secure. Good game, if you're watching. Ah yes, this opening. So things are already looking quite good for me in this opening. This is one I actually like a lot. I play it quite often. Just castle. This opening works out really well for me simply because it gives me a whole lot of room for activity. I like the high activity in this opening. So right now I'm going to try to get my rooks centralized. As a long-term goal, I'm going to try to hang on to this square here. Let's push the bishop back. I think I win a pawn here. At least I'm pretty sure. How do I do this? Just straight up take with the queen, but I don't like that. I'm going to take with the bishop. I'm thinking about a discovered attack by taking the pawn there, revealing an attack on the queen. If queen takes, check, takes, something like that. I'll take this. This should win another pawn after takes. Rook takes. I get a pawn there.
I took that to the whole thing to the end. So if you have somebody who can monitor that stuff, then you're
okay. Alright, so I'm going to give my king a little bit more breathing room here. He's hitting that. Yeah. Gotta defend it somehow. Ah, man. Somehow I missed that. Have to find a way to keep these pawns all safe from my attacker here. So what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to try to push this pawn up. The king right now is cut off. He can't get over since my rook is in defense. Now I have to stop this passed b pawn. Again, I apologize for the background noise. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. All right, let's go there. I gotta see if I can get my king over. I think it's too late. I probably should have been working my king over a lot sooner. Oh, but I can just take that pawn. I was thinking about going right here. I think that was actually a blunder. I'm not entirely sure. If he takes my rook here, I have a passed pawn. That was almost a mistake. Let's drop this pawn here. So right now I'm a pawn up, but the position is looking pretty tricky. I have to work this pawn up somehow. I have 15 seconds to complete this task, so we're going to see how this goes. Alright, I'm looking for a check here. It's not going to happen. Now, hopefully I can get this pawn in. It's going to work out. No! That was close. And another good game. Here I think... Let's see what happened. I'm going to just go over that real quick. Since we are just about at our time limit, we're going to be playing until playing for 30 minutes, and it is now 30 minutes. I want to see this here. I got the queen, prevented a check. I could have taken the rook, but I was actually going for checkmate. When I went here, I thought that was going to check him. And then my second game, or not my second game, my second move, I was going to go there, and I was just going to try to ladder checkmate him up to the top. But those are four actually, very good games against ChessBobYash. We are tied, so I guess we're going to have to play another game in the near future. So special thanks to ChessBobYash for these games. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this, and if you want to play me in one of these videos, all you have to do is friend me on chess.com. My username is RogueAI3160. Add me as a friend, and then just message me and we can schedule a time for us to play some games together. So again, thank you to ChessBobYash for the games, and until next time, take care, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.